The United States government dropped a bombshell on the tech industry in late 2024. New H-1B visa regulations, effective January 17, 2025, sent shockwaves through Silicon Valley and beyond. These changes, aimed at protecting American jobs, have had a profound impact on the industry, especially on Indian professionals. The H-1B visa, a coveted gateway for skilled foreign workers, has long been a lifeline for tech companies seeking top talent. The new regulations brought about significant changes. They tightened eligibility criteria, making it more difficult for companies to hire foreign workers. The changes also increased scrutiny on applications and raised the bar for salaries. This seismic shift sent ripples of uncertainty and anxiety across the tech world. The immediate impact was undeniable. Tech companies, heavily reliant on global talent, faced new hurdles in recruiting skilled engineers and developers. The changes sparked concerns about potential delays in projects and a slowdown in innovation. Startups in particular worried about their ability to compete for talent in a tighter visa environment. The new regulations cast a long shadow on the future of the tech industry, raising questions about its growth trajectory and global competitiveness. The reaction to the H-1B visa changes was swift and strong. Panic spread like wildfire across online forums and professional networks. Indian professionals, who make up a significant portion of H-1B visa holders, were particularly affected. LinkedIn was flooded with posts expressing concern, frustration, and uncertainty about the future. The changes triggered a wave of anxiety and fear among those whose lives and careers were hanging in the balance. India's government expressed deep concern over the new regulations. The country, a major source of tech talent, saw the move as a setback for its professionals and its burgeoning IT industry. Indian officials engaged in diplomatic efforts, urging the United States to reconsider the changes and highlighting the contributions of Indian talent to the American economy. Tech leaders in the United States were also quick to voice their opposition. Industry giants like Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg warned of the negative consequences of restricting the flow of skilled workers. They argued that the changes would stifle innovation, hinder growth, and ultimately harm the U.S. economy. The tech community rallied together, urging the government to find alternative solutions that would protect both American jobs and the industry's access to global talent. The H-1B visa changes were about more than just protecting American jobs. They were widely seen as a strategic move in the global tech war, a high-stakes competition for dominance in the digital age. The United States, long the leader in technological innovation, faced growing competition from countries like China and India. The visa changes were interpreted as a way for the U.S. to maintain its edge and prevent the outflow of critical knowledge and expertise. The geopolitical implications were significant. The changes strained relations between the United States and India, two countries with strong economic and strategic ties. They also raised concerns about a potential brain drain from the United States, as talented individuals sought opportunities in countries with more welcoming immigration policies. The visa changes highlighted the growing importance of technology as a tool of national power and the lengths to which countries were willing to go to secure their place in the global tech order. The changes also underscored the increasing use of visas as political weapons. By restricting the flow of skilled workers, countries could exert pressure on rivals and gain a competitive advantage. This trend raised concerns about the future of global collaboration and the potential for a more fragmented and protectionist world. Indian professionals have played a pivotal role in the success of Silicon Valley and the broader tech industry. For decades, highly skilled engineers and entrepreneurs from India have flocked to the United States, drawn by the promise of opportunity and the chance to work at the forefront of innovation. Their contributions have been instrumental in shaping the digital landscape we know today. Indian engineers are renowned for their technical prowess, strong work ethic, and entrepreneurial spirit. They have made their mark in every corner of the tech industry, from software development and artificial intelligence to cloud computing and cybersecurity. Their presence is deeply ingrained in the fabric of Silicon Valley, where they hold key positions in major companies and contribute significantly to innovation and economic growth. The impact of Indian talent extends far beyond the tech industry. Indian entrepreneurs have founded numerous successful startups, creating jobs and contributing to the dynamism of the American economy. They have also played a key role in fostering innovation and driving technological advancements that benefit society as a whole. The story of Silicon Valley is incomplete without acknowledging the immense contributions of Indian professionals. Underlying the H-1B visa changes was a growing fear in Washington, the potential loss of American dominance in the tech sector. As global competition intensified, the U.S. government became increasingly concerned about protecting its technological edge and ensuring that critical innovations were developed and controlled domestically. One of the primary concerns was the potential for foreign governments to gain access to sensitive technologies through the recruitment of foreign workers. There were fears that intellectual property could be stolen or that foreign companies could gain an unfair advantage by poaching top talent from American companies. The H-1B visa program, while seen as a valuable tool for attracting talent, was also viewed as a potential vulnerability that could be exploited by foreign adversaries. The rise of China as a tech superpower further fueled these fears. China's aggressive investments in research and development, coupled with its ambitious plans to become a global leader in artificial intelligence and other cutting-edge technologies, raised alarm bells in Washington. The U.S. government was determined to take steps to safeguard its technological leadership and prevent China from overtaking it in the race for global tech dominance. The H-1B visa debate also shone a light on India's global image and the challenges it faced in maintaining a positive reputation. While India had made remarkable strides in establishing itself as a global player, particularly in the tech sector, incidents of visa fraud and academic scandals had tarnished its image and raised concerns about the integrity of its education and migration systems. Cases of H-1B visa fraud, though involving a small minority, had attracted negative attention and fueled perceptions that the system was being abused. Similarly, academic scandals involving fake universities and fraudulent degrees had cast a shadow over the quality of Indian education and the credibility of its graduates. These incidents, while not representative of the vast majority of law-abiding Indian professionals and students, had nonetheless damaged India's reputation and created a climate of distrust. India needed to address these issues head-on to protect its global image and ensure that the actions of a few did not undermine the hard work and integrity of the many. Strengthening law enforcement, cracking down on fraudulent activities, and promoting ethical behavior were crucial steps in restoring trust and upholding India's reputation as a reliable and trustworthy partner on the global stage. India faced a perplexing paradox. Despite being a hotbed of tech talent and a major player in the global IT industry, it struggled to retain its brightest minds. The allure of opportunities abroad, particularly in the United States, continued to draw away some of India's most promising engineers and entrepreneurs, contributing to a brain drain that hampered the country's own ambitions of becoming a tech powerhouse. While India had made significant progress in developing its tech ecosystem, challenges remained. Infrastructure limitations, bureaucratic hurdles, and a lack of funding opportunities often made it more difficult for startups and entrepreneurs to thrive in India compared to Silicon Valley. As a result, many talented individuals felt compelled to seek their fortunes elsewhere, contributing to the success of foreign companies rather than building their own dreams at home. The H-1B visa changes, while presenting challenges, also served as a wake-up call for India. The country needed to focus on creating an environment that fostered innovation, rewarded risk-taking, and provided the support and resources that talented individuals needed to succeed. By addressing internal challenges and creating a more conducive ecosystem, India could stem the tide of brain drain and unlock the full potential of its homegrown talent. China's rise as a tech superpower stood in stark contrast to India's experience. While India grappled with brain drain and struggled to create its own tech giants, China had successfully nurtured a thriving domestic tech industry, giving birth to companies like Huawei, Alibaba, and Tencent that rivaled the best in the world. China's success was no accident. It was the result of a deliberate and sustained effort by the Chinese government to invest heavily in research and development, foster innovation, and create a supportive environment for tech companies to flourish. China had also shown a willingness to protect its domestic market and give its own companies an edge, even if it meant bending the rules of free trade. India could learn from China's experience, particularly its focus on building a strong domestic ecosystem and its willingness to back its own champions. While copying China's model entirely was neither feasible nor desirable, India could draw inspiration from its success and adapt some of its strategies to its own context. By fostering a more competitive and innovative tech sector, India could create more opportunities for its own citizens and reduce its dependence on foreign companies. The H-1B visa shakeup served as a catalyst for introspection and a call to action for India. Rather than dwelling on external factors, India needed to focus on internal transformation and create an environment that nurtured innovation, attracted investment, and encouraged its brightest minds to stay and build the future at home. Several key areas demanded attention. Investing in education and skill development was paramount to equipping India's workforce with the skills needed to compete in the global tech arena. Streamlining bureaucracy, reducing regulatory hurdles, and fostering a more business-friendly environment were crucial to attracting investment and enabling startups to thrive. Creating a culture of innovation, encouraging risk-taking, and celebrating entrepreneurial success were essential to inspiring the next generation of tech leaders. The H-1B visa changes, while disruptive in the short term, presented an opportunity for India to chart a new course and emerge as a true tech powerhouse. By focusing on its strengths, addressing its weaknesses, and creating an ecosystem that nurtured talent and fostered innovation, India could transform itself into a global hub of technological excellence and secure its place as a leader in the digital age.